Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your declutter specialist. Declutter specialist coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada for now. Where it is a cloudy day, however, you know what? I'm feeling pretty sunny inside. I'll tell you why. Because, have you ever felt like, golly, excuse me, something isn't working out, and you make steps to sever ties, and then you get that final kick in the teeth at the end of it. Yeah. All right. To prove that, yeah, that little niggle that you that prompted you to say, yeah, you got to get out of this. Yeah. Trust the niggle. And actually, while we're on that subject, hello, Michael. Yeah, I was just saying that, if you kind of get that funny feeling that something isn't right. And I did a podcast, I am reasonably, I know that it came out in not last month's newsletter, but the newsletter before. A friend of mine out in Edmonton, Canada, she and I did her podcast, and we were talking, and it is called, go figure, Trust the Niggle. And it basically, she says it's about breakups and if you have a funny feeling. So takeaway for today, other than the main content, is if you have a funny feeling about something, look into it. Trust the niggle. All right, almost sounds dirty if you think about it, and Michael, I'm glad to see that you have your phone, and I was just thinking a couple minutes ago about you and your phone, and why? Because poor Michael, he left his phone at home during the day, and I tell you what, we have come to rely so much on technology that it really, really is disturbing. And last year? No, the year before, I ended up in Atlanta, Georgia, without my phone. It was my birthday too, and yet 20 years ago, I was traveling through Europe without a phone, without anything. So it's just funny how evolution we've changed, and we rely on technology, perhaps too much, but hey, that's the way of the world. All right, looks like I've conquered the lighting for today. Thank you very much, Facebook. No ring lights required. And so, who am I? Kitti, Declutter the Brain, and entrepreneurs and startups hire me to eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days or less, get the bulk of it, so they can focus on making more money. But not only, what's that money do? It creates an amazing life for themselves and their families. And I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are so closely intertwined. So I've developed a step-by-step system which my clients and I have used to eliminate years of clutter with a minimum of overwhelm. Now, if eliminating your clutter sounds like something you'd like to do with a minimum of overwhelm, stay tuned and we'll give you the next steps that you can take. All right. What else do you need to know? Declutter the Brain Facebook group. I'm starting a membership drive. I'm thinking I'm going to give prizes for people who can invite the most number. I haven't quite formulated that. That just popped into my brain about 5 seconds ago. And well, ADHD, all of a sudden ideas come in and come to you, right? Yeah, okay. Michael, you know me well enough that that happens. And what happens at Declutter the Brain Facebook group? We have a common goal, and that is to eliminate our clutter and mental baggage that can come along with that, so that we can be the super achievers and money makers. Just all around good fellas, flag waving, foot stomping good people that we were meant to be. So come and join us. The link is down below. That'll be the bit.ly link that you see downstairs. This week, last week we were talking about rightsizing, and this week we are talking no. This week we're talking about right-sizing. Last week was National Fall Prevention Week, and where does this all tie into? It ties into October 1st, which is designated as United Nations, what do they call it? International Day of Older Persons. Hey, we're all getting there. You young people, I'm going to laugh in 20 years. Yes, and yes, I will be around in 20 years. Thank you very much. Probably 30. Now, again, we're talking about right-sizing. Whether you're 21 or 81, moving is a drag. Am I right? Now, if you're faced with 30 years or 47 years, yeah, you got it, worth of stuff, it can be that much more daunting. All right, so this week is all about right-sizing tips to make that move go smoother. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Monday, you talked about, I just want to make sure I'm not out of, yeah, no, we're good. Okay, so Monday, that'll be 2 days ago. Write it down. In the name of all that's holy, write everything down. Write the cat's name down. Write everything down. Get yourself a central notebook. One notebook only. None of this, oh, I've got it on a piece of paper here somewhere. No, Dad, no. You got that, Michael. No, one book. Okay, and everything goes in this one book, all right? All of your lawyer's phone number, your utility number, anything like that, all right? Everything goes into that, your list of things to do, everything goes in there. Now, you can do what I did last year for my dad, which was I set up a chart, which I'm going to give it one more whirl since I fixed the lighting. And, oh, this is better. You can see it better. Okay, now there's nothing I can do about the mirror imaging here. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and scan it and post it. You know what? Michael, actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm having a conversation. Michael is one of my dear friend and has been with me for a long time in my programs, and he's basically my rock. Thank you very much if you're watching on YouTube. So, anywho, what this says, anyway, it's color-coded, as you can see, and it has my father's name and my name and the tasks and what to do when, and if it's completed, if it's not completed. If you don't want to get that complicated, just write it down. But say, you know, a checklist of some sort, certainly any kind, makes life a lot easier. Yesterday, in the name of all that's holy, start small. Do not start with the biggest room in the house. Please. No, don't start with the biggest room in the house. Okay, start with the smallest room and a closet at that. My father wanted to start with the basement. No. He did eventually agree that the closet was an easier pill to swallow. Unfortunately, I got left with the basement. Okay, you also want to make sure that you schedule a certain time. Don't just go, I'll do it sometime later this afternoon. No. 10 a.m. when you're freshest, okay, and you've got your brain cells sort of semi together, and just schedule 1 hour at a time. Okay, that's generally about as much as people can handle. Otherwise, you get decision fatigue. Decision fatigue. And you get that sense of accomplishment, which I forgot to mention yesterday, sense of accomplishment. And it just goes better. Today, all right, we get to the nitty-gritty. Nitty-gritty. Grunt work, yes. The keep. Okay, you got to make your piles. You have to make your keep pile, your donate pile, your maybe pile. My colleagues, some of them disagree with me on this as to the maybe pile. Well, I'll tell you what, that maybe pile is your friend. Why? Because you're going to have indecision. So this way, if you can put it in the maybe pile, you'll probably get rid of it. Yes, trust me on this. Now, if you are helping people with this, so and I did this in person for people that it was very difficult. but for them, you know, and so you're there to help them make decisions. Now, once they have made that decision of okay, yep, this stuff is going, let's say a clothes closet, for example, let's go with that. Clothes closet, so they've decided, no, for sure, I don't want this. Then you box it up, bag it up, and out the door. Now, okay? Boom, 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 out the door. It does not sit on the floor for even an hour after. Oh, wait, whoa, I might want that. No, you said you don't want it. Do not give these people the opportunity to second guess themselves, because just tell them their first instinct is their best instinct, just like it is for us, right? Yes? Okay. And the other thing, I thought of something else when I was posting this morning, that if you, okay, now I talked about the maybe pile. It's going to be more difficult with some people, and they're going to get a bigger and bigger keep pile. Now, I used a little bit of reverse, not psychology, but reverse thinking on somebody, and I let that person's keep pile get bigger and bigger. All right. What did I do? Okay, took away the discards. All of a sudden, there was less for them to look at. And then they'd start going through the keep pile, and they would say, you know, I don't really like this anyway, and I don't even know why I bought this. Or boop, 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 boop. Okay, so sound effects included. So that's just kind of an extra bonus tip today that I didn't even plan to give you. Also, please color code your bags, color code your boxes, color code the cat, color code everything, okay? Color coding is your friend. Special colored bags, colored tape that you can label, colored markers, everything like that, so that everyone is absolutely clear on where something is going or not going. And I can't, if you want more tips, just direct message me or put it in the comments and we can chat. All right, so thank you for that. So if you find this video entertaining, informative, something you want to throw tomatoes at for fun, no, don't. Please share. Just hit that share button, and you don't know, you might help somebody out. You know, it's another world of social media. You don't know, it's kind of scary, but you don't know whose day you're going to make. You don't, maybe somebody out there is just tearing their hair out about their parents. They come across this, sorry, cat. They come across this video and makes them feel better, gives them hope. All right, so just hit the share button. By the way, we are also available on other platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram. However, to avoid all that horrible scrolling, I hate scrolling, don't you? Why not go to YouTube and you'll check out my carefully curated videos. Everything is the date, the episode number, exactly what it's about, so you can find exactly what you're looking for at a moment's notice. And you know what? We're all here to see. It's a good thing to save time and mental energy. Time is your most precious resource. Agreed? Put it in the comments below if you agree that time is your most precious resource. All right, so first I want to give you a gift that I just dropped. Your 7 easy steps to conquer clutter. Intended as a grounding tool for your decluttering journey and beyond. You can get that at declutterthebrain.com. And if you're feeling like you want to take immediate action on your clutter, and you have decided to eliminate your clutter and change your overwhelmed energy, again, declutterthebrain.com. Book a call there with me or direct message me. I'm accessible, and yeah, rock it. All right, till tomorrow, we talk about patience as a virtue. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you very much. Bye for now.